Yes, dear students, let's continue with the exercise 2.3, or this is your miscellaneous exercise of your chapter number 2nd. The first question is we need to find the value of the given inverse trigonometric function, which is given as cos inverse cos 13 pi by 6. We want to evaluate this function. और उसके लिए आई नो वेरी वेल दैट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई वांट टू चेक द प्रिंसिपल वैल्यू ब्रांच ऑफ द कोस इनवर्स एक्स फंक्शन विच इज गिवन इन बिटवीन ऑफ 0 to 180. जो भी आंसर आना चाहिए दैट शुड बी इन बिटवीन ऑफ 0 to 180. बट लेकिन अगर इसको आप सोल्व करके देखेंगे तो दिस विल बी इक्वल टू नॉट 0 to 180. दिस इज योर मोर देन 180. सो फॉर दैट वी हैव टू मेक दिस फंक्शन लाइक दिस. दिस इज योर cos inverse cos 2 pi plus pi by 6. We can write this function in the form of 2 pi plus pi by 6. क्योंकि अगर आप एलसीएम लेंगे, एलसीएम लेने के बाद 13 pi by 6 ही देगा. सो नाउ अप्लाई द कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम. इस तरह के क्वेश्चन ऑलरेडी हम कर चुके हैं 2.2 के अंदर. सो दिस इज अ रिपीटिशन ऑफ द क्वेश्चन. नाउ cos 2 pi plus theta, this is your according to coordinate system, this will be cos 360 plus theta, which is equal to cos theta, because this is lying in your first quadrant, और फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट के अंदर सभी ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन पॉजिटिव होते हैं. तो दिस इज cos इनवर्स cos ऑफ pi by 6 एंड विच इज इक्वल टू सिंपली pi by 6, क्योंकि cos इनवर्स cos x इज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू x. So this is the question number 1. Now the question number 2 is your homework. You have to do by yourself. This is the similar as we have done this question, but that is in the form of tan inverse function. So you have to try by yourself. If any problem exists, you can call me and can give me the question on my WhatsApp number. So let's do the question number 3, in which we need to prove that 2 sin inverse 3 by 5 is equal to tan inverse 20. Let's do the question number 3, in which we need to prove that 2 sin inverse 3 by 5 is equal to tan inverse 24 by 7. This need to be proved. So take the left hand side of this question. Left hand side is your 2 sin inverse 3 by 4. देखिए इस क्वेश्चन के अंदर लेफ्ट हैंड साइड साइन इनवर्स एक्स की फॉर्म में है, और राइट हैंड साइड जो प्रूव कर रही है दैट शुड बी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ tan इनवर्स फंक्शन. And there is no formula directly in which 2 sin inverse x can be written in the form of tan inverse x. So, but there is a formula which is known as 2 tan inverse x, which can be changed in the form of tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. So 2 tan inverse x का फॉर्मूला हम अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, लेकिन पहले sin inverse 3 by 5 को हमें चेंज करना पड़ेगा tan inverse x की फॉर्म में, जैसा अभी 2.2 के अंदर 18 नंबर क्वेश्चन में हमने किया था. For that, let me take, let this is your sin inverse 3 by 5 is equal to y. From here you will get sin y will be equal to 3 by 5, which is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So if perpendicular is 3, hypotenuse 5, then base will be your 4. Now, because we want to change this function in the form of tan inverse function, so this can be written as tan y is equal to perpendicular upon base, which is your 3 by 4, and this implies y is equal to tan inverse 3 by 4. So you can see sin inverse 3 by 5 can be replaced by tan inverse 3 by 4. So the left hand side of this question will be your left hand side is your 2 sin inverse 3 by 5 can be written as 2 tan inverse 3 by 4. Now you can apply the formula of 2 tan inverse x, which is given by tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. So let me apply. This is equal to 2 tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. This is equal to tan inverse, cancel, 3 by 2 upon 1 minus 9 by 16. This is tan inverse 3 by 2 upon taking LCM as 16. This is your 16 minus 9, which is 7. I have directly written this is equal to tan inverse 3 by 2 multiplied by 16 by 7. This is your, oh sorry, this is 3 by 2. So this is your 8, and which is equal to tan inverse 24 by 7. And that is your the right hand side. So the question was given to you 2 sin 3 by 5. This is to be replaced by tan inverse 24 by 7. उसके लिए पहले आपको sin inverse 3 by 5 को tan inverse x की फॉर्म में चेंज करना होगा. चेंज करने के बाद you can directly apply the formula of 2 tan inverse x, which is equal by tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x के solve करेंगे, then you will get your answer. So let's continue our question number 4, which states that we need to prove it sin inverse 8 by 17 plus sin inverse 3 by 5 is equal to tan inverse 77 by 36. This is the question in which we want to prove the left hand side is equal to right hand side. Let's see, the right hand side is in the form of tan inverse function. So we require to change the left hand side as well in the form of tan inverse function, so that we can apply the formula of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. और लास्ट वीडियोस के अंदर मैंने आपको समझाया है, बताया भी है कि किस तरह से आप लोग किसी भी इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन को दूसरे इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन के अंदर चेंज कर सकते हैं. सो लेट मी रिपीट द प्रोसेस. फॉर दैट लेट साइन इनवर्स 8 by 17 is equal to y, which will give you sin y is equal to 8 by 17. Now this is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So perpendicular is your 8 and hypotenuse is 17. Then the base will be your hypotenuse square minus perpendicular square, which is your 17 square minus 8 square under the root, and this is equal to 289 minus 64 under the root, which is equal to 225 under the root, and this is your 15, because square of 15 is 225. So base is 15, hypotenuse is 17, perpendicular is 8. So this implies tan y will be equal to perpendicular upon base equal to 8 upon 15. Similarly, we can replace sin inverse 3 by 5 in the form of tan inverse x function by taking this will as your sin inverse 3 by 5 can be to be equal to z, implies sin z is equal to 3 by 5, which is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So P is your 3, H is 5, then the base will be your how much? This is your hypotenuse square, which is 25 minus perpendicular square, which is 9. 25 minus 9 is 16, and 16 square root will be your 4. So tan z will be equal to perpendicular upon base, which is 3 by 4, implies z is equal to tan inverse 3 by 4. So here y implies tan inverse 8 by 15. This implies sin inverse 8 by 17 can be replaced by tan inverse 8 by 15, and sin inverse 3 by 5 can be replaced by tan inverse 3 by 4. So for that we need to just replace this function in the form of tan inverse, and cyclic function also in the form of tan inverse function, and which will be your like this. This is your tan inverse 8 by 15 plus tan inverse 3 by 4. This is your left hand side by replacing sin inverse function into tan inverse function, and now we can apply the formula of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y directly, which is given by tan inverse x plus y upon 1 minus xy. This is your the formula of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, which is given by tan inverse x plus y over 1 minus xy. Now just simplify it. Your this is tan inverse. LCM will be 60, 15 fours and 32 plus 45 divided by same 60 will be LCM. This is 60 minus 24 upon 60. 60 will be cancelled with the 60 implies tan inverse. How much? This is your 77 and divided how much is your, this is your 60 minus 24 is your 36. So this is the right hand side of the given question which we need to prove. So you can see how we can prove the left hand side is equal to right hand side. Just to replace the left hand side function into tan inverse function and then just apply the formula of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. So this is the question number your 4, question number 5, question number 6, question number 7, question number 8. These questions are need to be do by yourself. These questions are your homework for all of you. So I hope you will do it by yourself very comfortably. So today we will start with the question number 9. The question number 9 is your, we need to prove that tan inverse half cos inverse 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. The left hand side is tan inverse root x. This is your, to show that this is equal to half of cos inverse 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. So dear students, you can see very easily in this question that the left hand side is your not to be further simplified. Left hand side को ज़्यादा simplify हम नहीं कर सकते हैं. So let me take your right hand side. So right hand side is your half cos inverse 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. Let's see, क्योंकि cos inverse फंक्शन है हमारा और इसको सिंप्लीफाई करने के लिए हमें कोई ना कोई ऐसा फॉर्मूले के बारे में सोचना पड़ेगा जो कि अंदर cos 2 थीटा, cos x plus y, cos x minus y, cos 3 थीटा का कोई फॉर्मूला हम बन सके. उसके लिए let us recall the formula of cos x plus y. This is equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. बिल्कुल भी this is not resembling this one. Then cos of 2 theta is there. Cos square theta minus sin square theta. 1 minus 2 sin square theta. 2 cos square theta minus 1. इनमें से भी कोई फॉर्मूला आपको लगता है कि बिल्कुल भी सिमिलर नहीं है एंगल से. बट cos 2 थीटा का एक और फॉर्मूला है which is given by 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. The formula is 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. You can see that this is your similar with the given angle. अगर आप x को tan square theta put करें. So let me do this one. Let me put x is equal to tan square theta. So it implies root x will be equal to tan theta and the theta will be equal to tan inverse root x. So let me replace the complete x in the form of tan theta. So this will be your half cos inverse 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. This is the formula of cos 2 theta. So we can replace it by cos 2 theta. So equal to cos inverse cos 2 theta and cos inverse cos x will be equal to x only. So this implies half multiplied by 2 theta. 2 will be cancelled out with the 2 and this is simply theta. And what's the value of theta? This is your tan inverse root x and which is on the left hand side of this question. So we have proved that the tan inverse root x is equal to half cos inverse 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. So dear students, let's continue with the question number 10, which is your cot inverse 1 plus sin x square root plus 1 minus sin x square root divided by 1 plus sin x square root minus 1 minus sin x square root. This need to be proved equal to x by 2. The question is your cot inverse 1 plus sin x, which is your in root, plus 1 minus sin x whole root, 1 plus sin x under the root and minus 1 minus sin x under the root is equal to x by 2. This is to be proved. और हमें पता है कि कोट इनवर्स के लिए अंदर कोट एक्स प्लस वाई कोट एक्स माइनस वाई का कोई फॉर्मूला यहाँ पर एग्जिस्ट नहीं हो सकता है. सो लेट मी यूज द prepare the formula for 1 plus sin x. We can simplify 1 plus sin x like this. Because 1 is your equal to sin square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2. This is the identity which we discussed in class 10. Sin square x plus cos square x is always equal to 1. So I have applied that property by making the angle as half sin square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2. Similarly, the formula of sin 2x is given by 2 sin x multiplied by cos x. So this can be written as 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. Now let's see, this is a square plus b square plus 2ab, which is a formula of a plus b whole square. So 1 plus sin x can be replaced by cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 whole square. So now 1 minus sin x can also be replaced by cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 whole square with the same process. So 1 plus sin x is always equal to cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 whole square, and 1 minus sin x can be written as cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 whole square. Let me replace both the terms in the given question. So the left hand side will be your cot inverse. This is your cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 whole square. Because whole square is there and with the square root, the square will be cancelled out. I am writing it directly because this is the whole square and the square root is also there. The square root and square will be cancelled out. This will be simply cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2. Now I will replace 1 minus sin x by cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 divided by, similarly denominator will be your cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 minus, this is cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2. Numerator से दोनों cancel, these also cancel. This is your cot inverse 2 cos x by 2 upon, this is your 2 sin x by 2. 2 will be cancelled out with this 2, and the remaining term are your cot inverse cot x by 2. So the answer will be your x by 2 by using the property cot inverse cot x is equal to x always. So in this way we can do the question number 10.